Welcome everybody to another day with the legendary Mr. Black Sheep. As of now, I want to be a bit more educative for you guys. So every day before we begin US session, I will try to produce one of these notes journaling concept day to day depending on the market, depending on what we need. So firstly, let's focus on understanding. The most important routine that I want to pull off for today is bring you into the H4 analysis only and using the H4 as the indication for us to sell or buy. So when you want to do this right, first what I like to do is list down the things that I'm looking for depending on case to case scenario. So number one, what I'm looking for is the engulfing reactivity theory. Number two, I want to also classify its strength and momentum. And number three, I also want to identify the levels that can produce powerful explosion. So within these three, only then I jump into the chart with a clear mind, knowing what I'm trying to look for. So let's begin with going down to the chart. So firstly, this is go opening on H4. We begin with understanding the engulfing H4 relativity theory, but I will not describe what it is for now. It's just highlighting where it is. So as you guys know, last week we have pulled off one of the craziest trade, and as I've mentioned, this is one of the levels that we have been waiting for it to react, and then we have gotten the insane sell from here. So as you guys can remember, this is the origin of the NFP. So we have gotten that entry point, and this is one of our relativity theory. So knowing this fact, once it plummeted down, I need to think about, let's say I still have a position, where would be my exit be? So as you guys know, the first push brought gold down immediately, bringing a retracement level of almost 80%. So like it or not, the bullish momentum that existed prior to this within this area is now looking weak. After that, once the retracement happened, we can see that it starts spiking down again and doing another phenomenon of breaking multiple engulfing buy zones. So I'll mark this in a different color. So as we can see, the first marking is the first engulfing buy. So in theory, this is a demand zone. Secondly, let's move behind. There is also another one over here. Let's go behind. There's also another one over here. Let's go behind. This is where the previous resistance that turned into a demand level as well. And it just broke it through instantly. Where? This guy. So knowing this fact, as of today, the first level that I want to be playing at if I'm looking for a sell is this guy. So knowing this, I will delete everyone else. Because a messy chart, will bring you a messy mind. And if you want to do this right every day, it is all about trading 1 to 2 times a day maximum, but with precision and confidence. Moving on from there, once you have gotten this, just put it on hold first, as this is one of our potential level. And as you guys can see, it is also highlighted in the Telegram channel as 2038.96 or something like that. Secondly is, once it did that, once it broke all of that, let's think, where will actually the reversal be? So how I like to do this is, once I see the momentum is from H4, I go to a bigger time frame for fun, and I will then look for another demand level that is around 100 to 200 pips from where I am today or now. When I did that, I saw this particular dude. The engulfing buy formed during the explosion in early mid-January. So from here, there is an odds of potential it will retest the actual body of that demand zone. So previously, as you guys can see, this is a lot of wick. When there's a lot of wick, there is a lot of uncertainty, and uncertainty needs to be tested. So usually it will do something what we call as a deep retracement, and it will bring about gold into around 2015, 2016. But then once I've gotten this level, then I go one time frame lower than the H1. Because why? H1 has responded perfectly last week or yesterday. So now I'm going to go on M30 a time frame smaller and a step lower to refine, meaning to go deeper into the origin of the burst. When I saw it, what's going to happen here? You will see there is one prominent candle action over here. This particular engulfing buy, alongside its temporary retracement, broke all the sideway produced, and it is now used as for a long time the sideway high. Only after breaking the resistance formed over here, only then gold could fly. So there must be something that awaits for us within this. It's like searching for a treasure box. So when I take this, this is where we go deeper to M15. Once I go deeper, do I find anything? No, it's still the wick. So meaning I have to go deeper to M5. Do I find anything? No, still the wick. So I have to go deeper to M1. Where is it? Okay, here. So in M1, what can I find? This guy. This is actually the culprit that pushed gold really high. So when I realized this is where I've gotten 2012.67. So of course, this is what I call a forward testing. So this is where for today, we are going to be focusing on a few critical levels. One being at 2012.33, 2012.56. Secondly, being a sell around 2038. Oh, let me delete this first. A sell at 2038. So yeah, I just have to wait approximately around 80 to 100 pips for me to start trading, or 80 to 100 pips above for me to start trading. So now what can I do further if I want to? Is during the US session when it opens. During the US Open, I need to monitor on which area of the sideway it is in. So as you can see, this is a sideway. If US opens up here in about 1 hour plus, gold can shoot into here. So I will sell here. First attempt. If gold is below here, it will shoot below into 2012, and that will be my first buy attempt on theory. So knowing this, I'm quite clear with my plan, and this is how I want you guys to be as well. Any other locations except for these boxes are considered high risk. So when you trade somewhere within this area, just use smaller lot sizes. It's very simple. So I hope this aids you in your journey to becoming a full-time trader, and follow us on Telegram to join us on our daily analysis and daily live trading together. Bye-bye.